This is Primetime Sports, WGNS Murfreesboro, on FM 101.9 and AM 1450 Murfreesboro, FM 100.5 Smyrna, streaming worldwide on WGNSSports.com, and always at the game. The game.
Prep sports coverage starts right now. WGNS Primetime Sports is honored to bring you the 77th season of coverage with tonight's high school sports broadcast of Rutherford County Prep Athletics. It's State Farm Prep Sports. Veteran broadcasters Brian Barrett and John Dinkins, in their 25th year together, are ready to bring you the story of tonight's contest. Here are the 2023 Tennessee Association of Broadcasters recipients for Best Sports Coverage, Brian Barrett and John Dinkins, with tonight's contest on News Radio WGNS.
Well, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Murphy Center, the Glass House, the destination for all teams in high school wanting to get to the state's Final Eight. And the Laverne Wolverine boys have done just that. It's the Primetime Sports Countdown to Tip-Off, sponsored by the law offices of John Day. They've helped thousands of people get legal help when they've needed it the most. If you've been injured, call the law offices of John Day for a free consultation. John Dinkins joins me here, and we're going to jump right into our Rick's Barbecue County Roundup as we're about 6 minutes or so away from the starting lineups here in this one. Rick's Barbecue with quality, fresh, never frozen meats out there on Warrior Drive off South Church Street. They do it the old-fashioned way. They use real hickory wood on pits that they have specially designed to get the most flavor for your pork, chicken, and beef. Try other favorites like slaw dogs and loaded baked potatoes. From the pit to the plate, Rick's Barbecue, ready to feed your hungry family tonight. Well, we just saw the Lady Raiders get a 78-50 win over UTEP, John, and hopefully that bodes well for our high school game here with Laverne as they take on Independence. We'll have the men's game later on tonight, but I can tell you that Cookeville and Bartlett and Rossview are now in the semifinals. Rossview, the team that we just saw, John, they can shoot the ball really well.
Yeah, they've got some athletes on that team. I was real impressed with their performance and got to see a couple of slam dunks. That's always exciting, especially here.
I thought the first round matchup between Cookeville and Maryville was, I thought it would be a dogfight, and a lot of people think maybe two of the best teams in the state in Class 4A. They had to play each other, Cookeville winning by 10, 70-60. So they'll play Bartlett, who just got past Brentwood by 6 points, 51-45, and Rossview beat Morristown East 64-43. John, you just kind of have to take it one game at a time. You can't look ahead. I know Tony Rutland all of his attention has been on Independence, but he's had 2 weeks to get all that done too. Their big layoff.
That's a really big thing. You can look at it two ways. Don't like the layoff, but in a way, you can prepare for that first round opponent, which you don't win this one, hey, you go home. So he's had plenty of time to look at them, and I know he scouted them before. So, but since it's kind of a local team nearby, and so I look for them to come out and be pretty calm here in this game.
Well, this is an Independence team, John, that we saw last year, and they bring back many of those pieces. They've got several seniors and juniors that were younger last year. But same team that beat Blackman in the first round of the playoffs and got all the way to the championship game, finishing runner-up. So this is a really good team, really good shooting team for what we can see.
A real good shooting team. Not extremely big, but they're all pretty good size, but nothing to write home about. But they can shoot the rock. I'm telling you, it's been kind of awesome to watch them. And I think it's important for Laverne to get out to a decent start. Let's don't play catch up. Let's just kind of at least stay with them and maybe get that lead early and hold on.
Well, their first or second consecutive state tournament appearance, and of course we told you what they did last year. They won in the sectional 66-42. And John, you kind of think maybe a Cinderella story for Laverne. Their first trip in school history to the state tournament, and I was talking to Andy Herzer earlier today at the radio station, and he said maybe one of the best boys players to come out of this area. Willie Taylor played at Laverne, of course, and that team didn't get there, but this one did, so it's kind of hard to think about that. But this team is really, I think last year's sectional loss really kind of got to them, and they wanted to prove themselves that they deserve to be here.
Well, they believe in their coach, and when you do that, you're a very cohesive unit. A little concerned about the bright lights of Murphy Center, whether you're ready for it. Your first trip, Independence has been here and played several games, so that could make a difference. We'll just have to see. But if anybody can prepare for a game, as we've seen time and time again, Tony Rutland can get that job done.
You mentioned that they really play for their coach. Sometimes, though, John, Laverne can have moments, and you're going to have to minimize those moments of not playing well, trying to get, put up an early shot. If they will play calm and collected and not have those moments, I think they're in this game.
Well, they're a little bit streaky, too. They've got a couple of guys that can pop some threes and really get you going. But then again, they do have to work about what kind of shot that they take. And you've got to, I think, try to work it inside against these guys a little bit. You've got some height advantage on them. Laverne is an interesting team. They got one or two really big guys, and then everybody else looks like the same size. In fact, you can't really, distinguish them too much because they're all the same size. But if they could get the ball inside and do a little work there, that'll free up the outside for them, and it sure make it a lot easier for Laverne.
Well, let's see. Laverne, again, first opened in 1988, their first trip. So if you do the math, that's 39 years. So that's something, of course, to write home about. They finished runner-up in District 7 and runner-up in the region, both to Cookeville, who is in the Final Four, so you know how good they are. They beat Walker Valley on the road in the sectional 66-61. And, John, their first state tournament appearance, but after their fourth and second consecutive sectional appearance, they were in the sectional the last 2 years, and before that in 2012 and 2006. It's not easy to go on the road and beat a team in the sectional, as we know.
No, and that was probably the most impressive win that they've had. And again, plus that game against Blackman, they played so well. What I like about Rutland, though, he has come out here and wearing the same outfit he would wear if he were doing a regular season game. I kind of like that because I think it tells your guys, this is just a game. Let's play it the right way, and maybe good things will happen for you.
Well, as is tradition here at the state tournament, they introduce the starters and the entire team. So that is a cool thing to have your name announced and get to come out and get recognized here on the floor. We're just moments away from the start of this game, so we invite you to stay tuned. The break will come back, and it is basketball time here at the Murphy Center in the state quarterfinals in Class 4A. Independence and Laverne coming up in a moment.
Hi, this is Amanda at Animal City, inviting your family to come shop with my family at 919 Northwest Broad Street here in Murfreesboro. 94% of pet owners say their pet makes them smile daily. Return the favor and come find the things that make your pet smile here at Animal City. If you like pictures of adorable pets like we do, we invite you to check out our Facebook page, facebook.com/Animal City. Please come see us at Animal City, 919 Northwest Broad Street in Murfreesboro.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Rayburn Insurance in Smyrna.
Come see me, Rick Hall, at Rayburn Insurance in downtown Smyrna today.
Online at rayburn.net.
I'm State Farm Agent Andy Wama, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Let's get your starting lineups from Fans Heating and Air, Winners Trophies, and Josh Houston and Associates JHA Company. And first of all, for the Laverne Wolverines, number 21, Dante White, senior forward center, averaging 12 points and 9 rebounds a game. Zaylen Lenore, number 12, senior guard, 12 points, 4 assists per game. Number 1, Landon Bryant, junior guard, averaging 16 points a game. Stephen Sherman averaging 10 points a game, a sophomore guard, and Cam Samuel averaging 5 points per game as a junior. For Independence, it's Jet Montgomery. He's the big guy with the 21 point per game average. Tylen Lewis, Dawson Miller, Corbin Walling, and Houston Hicks. The ball is tipped. It's going to be controlled by the Wolverines. We'll give you some more of these player stats here in a few. They're moving from left to right as we see it here. In the black uniforms with royal blue, Wolverines in cursive straight across the chest. The Eagles, white uniforms with gold and Eagles across their chest. Top of the key, it's Dante White backing up for the three. Sherman! That's a great start, a first bank three for Stephen Sherman, averaging 10 points per game.
Just kind of took a back step and popped it.
Pass over to the right side to Miller. Now penetrating is Jet Montgomery. They're all over him. Zaylon Lenore, the best defender. Zai gets to guard Montgomery. Pass over back to Montgomery. Tries to use a screen. Dumps it down low to Walling. Goes up, puts it up, and no good, but there is a foul underneath. That's going to go against Dante White, and John White's going to have to be in there to play against this big guy.
Yeah, and they're going to go to him, too. They'd love to get him out of the game, and the way to do that is just keep feeding him.
At the charity stripe, Corbin Walling. He averages about 9 points per game. Overall, he is a 63% shooter. Twos, threes, free throws. Pretty interesting stat. Second toss, good. Got great form there. 3-2, we played a minute, Laverne up. With the ball now is Bryant, left sideline. Back up top, just over the logo to Lenore. To the left wing, Sherman penetrates, passes off to White. He takes a dribble, gives it to Zai. Zai trying to get by, can't do it, and over to Samuel, left wing. Bryant comes back to get it. Finds Samuel. Samuel turns, spins, puts it up with the right hand. Can't get it to fall. Rebound, big Houston Hicks at 6'8". Montgomery to the right wing. Montgomery trying to get by Lenore. Bounce pass in the lane to Walling. Back out to Montgomery for three. Off the rim, no good. Rebound, White. Wolverines bringing it left to right. Lenore pushing it up the floor. Top of the key. Foul line jumper. Good. Lenore with 12 points a game. Second team all district. First team all region. Builds that Laverne lead to 5-2. Over right side, Hicks works it in the corner to Lewis. Tylen Lewis now stops. Pops from three. Good. Can't give him that open look. Lewis is the second leading scorer on the team for Independence. 5-5 our score. Foul line, Bryant. Nothing there to Samuel. Samuel finds Sherman cutting through the lane. Nice little roller. Good.
So far, so good. Really taking good shots.
Well, John, sometimes you worry about the bright lights. You mentioned that. This big space, they've done well and a good start. Up top with it is Walling. Left side to Lewis. Brings it straight away, turns, spins, gets by Sherman, now dumps it low for a reverse lay-in from Corbin Walling. 6'5" senior forward lays it in to tie us up at 7. Lenore calling out the play, passes left side to Sherman, but the ball tipped out of bounds by Montgomery, thank goodness. Inbound by Sherman. Finds Lenore, back over left side to Bryant. Bryant looking in, takes one dribble to Samuel, top of the key, right wing. Lenore, back up top to White. Laverne working the offense. Samuel takes a couple of dribbles, passes back up to Sherman in the front court. They work it underneath. They get it into Sherman. Reverse lay-in, won't go. Tried to draw the foul, didn't work. Independence with the rebound. They haven't led in this game. Montgomery dumps it low. Nice runner up there by Walling. And Montgomery gives the Eagles their first lead. 4:14 to play here in the first. Left side Bryant, back up top to White. White takes a couple of dribbles, going one-on-one, drives, turns, spins, blocked. But the ball right into the hands, cutting through, Landon Bryant. Going to have that, John. These two big guys Twin Towers for Independence are going to be tough for White to get his 12 a game.
It wasn't a bad shot by White, just good defense there by Independence, but they were able to get the rebound and put it back up.
9-9 our score. They work in the corner. Lewis now faked a three, goes up for slam. Just ran past everybody.
Well, he's not big either. He can fly, he can jump.
John, he's 6'2".
Well, if he's 6'2",
Maybe.
I'm 5'11", 6 foot.
He looks about 6 foot, doesn't he? Driving left side, shot by Lenore and won't go. Rebound, Walling. Up the floor, Montgomery lays it in. It's one thing you got to fear. You got to keep crashing the boards. A three by Landon Bryant is good. Ice in his veins. First bank three. 13-12. Independence now. Montgomery gets free. Can't get it to fall, and the ball knocked out of bounds off of Laverne. That really probably saved the basket, what White did there, just knocking the ball away. Going to have to defend here on their end. Triggered in by Lewis. Montgomery stops, pops off the lip of the rim, no good, but running in there for the rebound and putback is Houston Hicks. 15-12. Independence. Over left side, Bryant uses a pick, top of the key, now to Samuel. Right wing, three on the way, good, and a foul! Sherman is pushed to the ground, and the three went anyway.
Not a ill-advised foul there by Independence. He had a good look, had a nice pick set for him, and he was able to square up. I don't really see the point trying to foul him.
Montgomery with the foul. Give the and one to Sherman, and that's a 4-point play. Laverne back on top, 16-15. And a shot put up no good, but there is Montgomery to put it back in.
Well, that was a good tip to him.
17-16 Independence.
Kept the ball alive.
Lenore asks for Bryant to come help. He's just across the center circle at the logo. Ball knocked away. Lewis has it. Down the floor. Lewis stops, puts it up, fouled. Landon Bryant lost the ball. That turnover very costly. Gives them a chance for free throws, and Bryant gets a foul and a turnover. So that's the trifecta.
Well, that was the first turnover, but it was indeed costly if he hits these.
Lewis's first is no good. Way to work the jinx, John.
Well, I do the best I can.
57% shooter at the line. Second leading scorer on the team. Lewis spots for the second one, and it rattles through.
Those are awful low percentages shooting, free throw shooting.
That's just team shooting overall.
Well, that's still a little low, I would think, for Independence.
Lenore on the drive, puts a shot up there, draws the foul. They didn't know if they were going to blow the whistle. The ball was in the air.
I didn't either. I thought, well, that was a terrible shot if he wasn't going to call it.
Walling picks up his first foul. Lenore at the line for a couple of shots. Our game today brought to you by Toots Good Food and Fun, Bud's Tire, Wilson Bank and Trust, and Rayburn Insurance Agency. The first is in the air and good for Lenore. And hats off to this Laverne section that they brought here. They're pretty loud. Free throw good. Hit a pair. 18-18, 1:36 to play here in the first quarter.
We've shot well this quarter. Going to have to do that every quarter.
Looks like it against this bunch. Braden Buck is in the game. Buck has it now. Looked over a three, didn't take it. Montgomery will from downtown, no good.
He hasn't found the range yet.
No.
And he's short, so I hope he just stays that way.
He's 0 for 3 from three-point range. It is going to be Laverne ball as it was knocked out of bounds. The inbound is stolen away. Stephen Sherman headed to the other end to break this 18 all time. No good, but a foul, and that's number 2 on Walling.
I thought it was more goaltending than it was foul.
May be right. And Coach Mark Wilkins is not happy with that. Free throw upcoming from Sherman, no good.
Boy, free throws, missed free throws, those kind of turnovers, they are magnified in these games.
I mean,
you don't think about it now,
right?
But later on, looking back.
It's always a stat. If you don't come up on the winning end of it, you look at. Missed a pair. Loose ball picked up by Hicks. 1:07 to go, tie ball game. Montgomery has it here left side. Passes over to Lewis in the front court. Lewis looking in, nothing there. Back to Montgomery, back to Lewis, right wing deep. In the corner, here's a three. It's off the mark by Buck. Rebound, White. Cleared out for the Wolverines. And here's Landon Bryant with 48 seconds. Laverne's got a chance here to take the lead going into the second quarter if they work the ball. Lenore thought about it. Bounce pass down low to White. White goes up, kicks it back out. Lenore for three. Get in there. Yes! Zylan Lenore.
3 threes in a row for the Wolverines.
He's got 7. The first bank three puts Laverne up 21-18. Now Independence with 22 seconds. Straight away Lewis to Montgomery with 15 seconds. Passes over to Dawson Miller. Miller, they want to go down low, I think, with 9 with 8. Or Montgomery, he's got the ball now. Montgomery goes right side with 5 with 4. Pull-up jumper inside the two-point arc, good. And Laverne's not going to get a shot off. It's 21-20. Laverne leading after the first quarter of play. You're listening to State Farm Prep Sports from the Blue Cross Basketball Championships.
I'm State Farm Agent Bud Morris, and you're listening.
Here at Bud's Tire, we make buying Michelin tires simpler. I'm Allison Mitchell with Bud's Tire Pros. We offer a straightforward approach to service, including nationwide warranties with every purchase. Stop in today to see our full lineup of Michelin and BF Goodrich tires. For whatever you drive, Michelin and BF Goodrich have a tire to fit any need. Bud's Tire Pros, hassle-free, guaranteed. We're located on East Main Street, exactly 3 miles from the town square, 1 mile past Rutherford Boulevard. Visit us online at budstireprostn.com.
Hey, it's Brian sharing why First National Bank of Middle Tennessee has been my bank since opening here in 2014. I just really want to know my bank isn't some corporate outfit out of state, but I also want online banking and a great app. Well, I get that at First National Bank of Middle Tennessee and more. You won't find better customer service either. The people. That's what makes it the best place I've banked. You don't have to settle, you know. Come on over with me to First National Bank of Middle Tennessee on Gateway and Memorial Boulevards. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
I'm State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Welcome back to the Murphy Center. Second quarter. Laverne leading in this second quarter, 21-20. It's Independence ball to start the quarter.
They shot 64% in that first quarter, Brian.
My goodness.
Independence shot 57.
And Laverne made as 4 of 4 from three-point range. They go in the corner to Montgomery. Back around the horn in the left corner. It's a three that's put up and good by Dawson Miller.
They scare me. I mean,
yeah. It's their first point, his first points of the game.
And Montgomery hadn't gotten warm yet.
Here's one that's warm. Steven Sherman with another first bank three. He's got 3
in a row. 4 in a row, team-wise.
Good grief. 24-23, Laverne. Somebody's going to have to keep that. You've got to keep up with that and hope it's a shootout. Or if someone goes on a cool spell, it could spell trouble. Montgomery in the left corner, now goes baseline, puts it up, and no good but a foul. White or Sherman, and 2 shots upcoming. If it's White, it's 2 fouls, but it is 0. Sherman. Make that Samuel. 0. Free throw by Montgomery, good. He is an 81% free throw shooter.
I figured that.
Second one is up and no good. Well, there's always that 20%.
Yep.
24 all. 6:47 to go here in the half. Left side, Bryant has it. Back up to Samuel at the logo, right side, Sherman. Sherman has got the hot hand. He's got 12 points. Looked over a shot, didn't take it, now drives, kicks it off to White. Long pass broken up. Who gets to it? It's off of Laverne.
Tried a cross-court pass. It was tipped, then hit the Laverne player, and then went out of bounds.
If I'm Sherman, I don't make that pass. I just pull up and shoot, maybe.
They've gone to a zone here, too, the Independence.
Montgomery has it. They've led once in this game.
Laverne's in a zone, too.
In the corner to Lewis. Lewis drifts into the deep right corner. Now 3 put up and good. That is Hicks.
I saw him shooting in pregame warm-ups. I don't know that he missed one.
When your post, 6'8" post can shoot a 3 from out there, that's dangerous. Independence by 3. Sherman's got it now. Right side, Lenore. Zai surveying. No team has had more than a 1-possession lead, I don't think. Right side, Lenore. Looking inside, nothing there. Here's Sherman in the corner, now goes baseline. Pull-up jumper, no good, but a foul. And that's going to be on Hicks. Walling is not in there. He's got 2 fouls.
They have they interput several, like 4. They've got 3 guys that they kind of rotate in.
Free throw up and good by Sherman. Our game brought to you by Good Neighbor State Farm agent Celeste Middleton out on North Thompson Lane near Medical Center Parkway. That's Celeste Middleton at 895-2700. Second free throw. Good. Sherman with 14 and a timeout for the Laverne Wolverines, and a message from Parks Auction with Stan Vaught and Bob Bugg.
This is the state version of Parks Auction.
The state version.
Well, we're in the state tournament.
Right.
So this, I'm going to really put a lot of emphasis on
this is going to be a stately.
Yes. The Parks Auction brand has helped families, investors, and businesses here in Rutherford County and across the state with their on-site and online auction needs. Call King Bob Bugg and King Stan Vaught today for a no-obligation consultation. That's King Stan and King Bob, Parks Auction. They'll handle everything online at parksauction.com.
At least one of them's the Joker in the King's Court.
I'm not going there.
Or maybe the gesture, the court gesture.
Jester. J-E-S.
Oh, okay. Here's a pass into the deep right corner, run down by Miller. Almost turned it over. Here's another 3 from the big guy. It's too long this time. Rebound. Here's Laverne with it. Wolverines trail by 1.
Independent's not afraid to shoot that thing, are they?
No, they're not. White has it, and a foul on Montgomery going after the ball. That's number 2.
They won't take him out, I wouldn't think. I'd say.
I don't know how you could. Laverne basketball. Lenore over left side to Bryant. Bryant penetrates, kicks it over to Lenore, right wing. Back to Sherman. They're all over him. High in the lane to Samuel. They leave him open, puts it up, no good, but a foul. Blocking foul. And that's number 2 on Houston Hicks. Boy, that was close.
Yeah. I think he'd been better off not calling anything on that one.
Sherman at the line.
Samuel pushed him to the ground, and hey, I'm not complaining, but
Cam Samuel misses the first. He averages 5 points and 7 rebounds a game. He's an all-region tournament selection. Second free throw, in and out. Couldn't take advantage there. Hicks with the rebound. So their 2 bigs are in foul trouble with 2 apiece in the first half. 4:37 to play. Here's a 3. Buck, oh gosh. So Buck comes in off the bench and fires up a 3. (30-26), a 4-point Independence lead. Really need a score here, I think. Zy Lenore, top of the key, over left side to Bryant. Bryant pushes it back up top to Lenore. He calls a new play here. Working it over right side of Sherman. Neither one of these teams has figured out this zone that they went to, have they?
No, Laverne hadn't really gotten a shot off.
Here's a shot in the lane. Falls through for Bryant. What a nice, sweet shot there from about 6. Soft touch. Cuts into the Eagles' lead. They lead by 2. Jet Montgomery does a little shaking and baking and driving and scoring. Lenore trying to do the same. In the corner, left side, Bryant, no good. He stepped out of bounds. Turnover.
If you saw, that's number 3, by the way. If you saw Montgomery on the street, would you go, wow, what a basketball player?
No. Same thing for the Cookeville basketball team, really.
Yeah,
you know, you look at them and.
Except Hurd, I guess.
Yeah, but man, they can shoot. In the lane, Montgomery reverse, yes, and a foul.
Switched hands, went up with his right hand, saw the guy coming on the other side of him. He switched hands, and he got the basket and the foul.
Foul on Sherman. 11 points now for Montgomery and a chance at the free throw line. It's up and good. Largest lead of the game now.
Need a basket here, kind of calm things down a little.
35-28. With it, left side is Bryant. Takes it straight away. Now left wing to Sherman. They work it in the lane. Zai with a little bank in right there from the left elbow. Nice shot.
We've hit our last 6 shots, counting the first quarter, and we're still behind.
Laverne shooting 71%, 10 of 14 from the field, 5 of 5 from three-point range.
Oh, why do you need me then?
And trail by 5. That's the shocking thing, isn't it?
It's really unbelievable.
They have put up 6 additional shots. Here's Lewis on the drive, goes to the right block, stops, skids, and...
No, he walked.
Oh, he did walk. He did walk, but they're going to call a foul on Samuel.
You see that foot slide?
Well, that's what caused him to get in the air. The defender, Samuel. Off the screen on the inbound, and they can. Another 3. That's the second one for the quarter for Dawson Miller.
The bench is killing us with 3s.
They're about a 40% three-point shooting team. Ball stolen away. They tried to feed it inside. Samuel almost gets to it again. And a timeout for Independence, and Mark Wilkins will take a 30 as well and be right back. They lead by 8.
Pizza. You can now order Murfreesboro's favorite pizza online at sirpizzatn.com. We've made ordering online a breeze from sirpizzatn.com. Tap on the location nearest you and begin your order for carryout or delivery. You can order the Royal Feast, create your own, spaghetti, calzones, everything right from our online portal at sirpizzatn.com.
Sir Pizza, you made me love pizza again.
I'm State Farm Agent Dana Womack, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
The game today brought to you by the law offices of John Day, Rick's Barbecue, Edward Jones Financial Advisor Lee Colvin, and Prentice Allsup Heating and Air.
John, right now, Independence with 7 points on turnovers. That's killing us at this point. It's an 8-point lead for Independence. They shot the 3 again, and there's Buck, his second 3 of the quarter. Everybody can shoot.
Well, the bench has come in and put in about 8 points this quarter.
41-30, and it's an 11-point lead for Independence. Laverne needs a bucket. They get it inside to White. White's pass tipped, but here's Bryant putting up a shot. Good. Landon Bryant with a 2. Minute 38 to play. Laverne had a 1-point lead at the end of the first quarter. Oh no, a 3 up by Hicks. What do you know? Houston Hicks, the 6'8 center, with his second 3.
They've hit 3 in a row now. You're going to have to put a hand in his face. You can't just let him just pop it.
Yeah. 44-32. Here's Sherman in the lane. Nice little running jumper. Little bunny hop in the lane, puts it up.
We're still shooting great.
Yeah.
We're great, but
down by 10.
But we only have 2 pointers, you know.
Here's Montgomery, dribbles around, kicks it out. Oh, they put up another three, does Buck, and what do you know?
4 in a row.
He's got 3 threes, 9 points this quarter alone. 47-34 Independence. Need a strong finish here, guys. Lenore backing it up near the midcourt stripe. Coach Rutland looking at his play sheet, calls a play here. Puts a hand in the air, pats his head. 23 seconds. They pass over here right side to Bryant. Back to Lenore. Over left side Sherman. Back up top Lenore. Penetrates and a reach-in foul. Going to be called here. And that is foul number 4, I think. Dawson Miller with his first.
He's going to set Montgomery out. I think that's probably a good idea for Independence. In fact, he's setting several out.
Yeah. Cam Samuel, inbounds pass to Bryant. Now to Lenore with 10 seconds. New play called, Lenore. They clear it out. Zai takes it to the rack. Foul! With 4.8, shooting foul. And that is on Bradley Stewart. He just came into the game. I haven't even had a chance to give you the subs. Lewis is still out there. Got Jack Morris in there as well. Free throw up by Lenore, no good. Not taking advantage at the free throw line.
Put Montgomery back in there for offense.
Lenore with another chance at a free throw. Steps to the line. Takes a big deep breath. Bend to the knee. It's in the air. Good. 10 for Zai. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Lewis puts it up at midcourt. No good, thank goodness. It looked online, but then it just fell short. Your halftime score, Independence 47, Laverne 35. These stats that you're going to hear when we come back are absolutely crazy. Stay with us.
This is Lenny Farmer with Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home. Did you know that you can plan your funeral in advance without actually paying for your funeral in advance? In other words, if it's not a convenient time to pay for your funeral, you can still choose your funeral items and we'll file them away for later. Let's consider that together. You make the decisions for yourself, and when that financial window opens up, it becomes an easier decision. Call me at 615-893-2422 and let's plan together.
With over 80 years of service under our belt at Roscoe Brown, we can help ensure your home's HVAC unit keeps you warm and that your pipes don't burst. Through preventative checkups and repairs, we provide our customers with a worry-free winter. I guess you could say we've weathered a few winter wonderlands over the years. Turn to the experts. Turn to Roscoe Brown.
Roscoe Brown. RoscoeBrown.com.
This is a paid legal ad.
You've probably heard it a million times. If you're injured, call a lawyer. And you probably haven't because you don't know how much it will cost, how long it will take, or even if you have a case. At the law offices of John Day, we provide a free initial consultation because we understand that folks don't want to pay a lawyer only to find out they don't have a case. If you think we can help, we do so on a contingency basis, which means we only get paid if you do. Seriously injured? Call me, John Day.
Your home, your auto. Together, they're where life happens. I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves. It's smart to protect them together to help life go right. Give me a call at 615-873-1700 and let me help you by combining your home and auto.
You've changed thousands of diapers, played hours of peekaboo and duck duck goose. You do anything to protect your kids. I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams, and it's important to protect them with life insurance. I can make it easy and affordable for you to protect your family.
I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves. You're listening to Prep Basketball.
Basketball Championship, State Farm Prep Sports on WGNS, brought to you by Bowen's Body Shop. From dings and dents to full body work, Jeff and Kyle Bowen will do the job right out on Middle Tennessee Boulevard. Got some comments. We hope to have gotten in the pregame. We didn't. It's Coach Tony Rutland just talking about his team and their first ever state tournament appearance in school history. School's been open 39 years. Pretty special moment. Let's hear from Coach.
From my first season, coming in, we only won 4 games. Dante White is a senior this year. He was part of that team. He's the only senior that's been here since my first year, and he saw the growth in the program as well as I did. To go from 4 wins to tripling that the second year, and last year missing maybe what could have been a state run by a couple of free throws. They took it upon themselves to take it personal and try to get to MTSU for the state tournament. So they worked hard and all in the off season. A brotherhood that they bonded together. So it's been a real good run for them. For me to see the growth in all the kids, not only on the court but in the classroom as well. The interest in basketball alone has grown. Again, it's not just about basketball here at Laverne. We also try to teach how to become good men, and not only on the court but off the court, and be leaders. So a lot of the guys might not have the talent that other schools have, but they work hard. If I see improvement, the coaches are here to help them in any way. But the biggest thing is they're student first, so we make sure that they're getting their grades and being respectful in the classroom as well. So, and that leads into on the basketball court. They work hard in the off season, work hard during the season, and it helps us win. What I brought to the table is like how I was treated in college. I went to Wake Forest, played under Coach Odom, and one thing was non-negotiable was how you were in the classroom. I expect my kids to come to class, try to be on time, and be very respectful to their teachers. And if one person messes up, we all mess up. So I hold everybody accountable. From day one, when they bought into that part, everything else is just on the rise. And just to hear some students go from maybe getting in trouble in some class to not getting in trouble, bringing their grades up, and teachers praising them every day when I see them in the hallway, that means more than any win. I called it when I first got here, a diamond in the rough. I think that we have a lot of talent in the hallways. It's just that I think a lot of the players were just used to playing on the playgrounds, and my job was to come here and try to teach them the fundamentals of basketball, the IQ. So the talent is here. We're still building, but to go from where we went, only winning 4 games, to now, I think the guys are really buying into the fact that there's more to it. And you see it from the success. The guys are just practicing hard on and off the court. They're giving me 110% when we're doing conditioning, very respectful. So it's been a pleasure to see, a lot of these guys really grow into basketball players and men. They're very excited. The fact that we've never been there before, it's really, really good to them. I've always, told the guys, you never can take championships away from you. So this is something that you will always be known for as making it to the state championship. I give the kids all the credit when they win, and I take all the credit when we lose. So, I don't want no pressure on the kids. So enjoy this moment, stay level-headed, and just still have that drive to win it, because we're here. Don't just be satisfied with just getting here. Let's go ahead and try to get the end goal, which is the championship. I can't take all the credit. This goes to all the coaches that were before me, all the players that were before me, that played for me, because they started it, and they laid the foundation when it came to basketball. And, all I did was just lay the foundation to how I wanted to run the program. But the foundation was already here. Some of the success was here. We just couldn't get over the hump when it came to getting to state. And that's the credit to Rutherford County and other teams throughout the state. So for us to be one of the 8 teams left in the state of Tennessee, it really, really means a lot, because all you hear is you got to go through Memphis or you got to go through Knoxville. And for us to be one of the teams here, I think shows tremendous success for the county. You know, it's not about Laverne when we represent Rutherford County in the state. You know, it's the county that we're representing as well. So this is not just for Laverne, it's for the county. And we want to show everybody in the state that we can play basketball and we can be on the top tier of basketball and athletics.
Head coach Tony Rutland with his thoughts about the team making it here to the state tournament. And I can't say enough about Coach Rutland. He's very loyal to come on the Coach's Show, really wanted to promote his kids as much as possible, John, and I think he's done an outstanding job and got this bunch to the state tournament for the first time in the 39-year history of the school.
Yeah, they definitely believe in him, and he's got them under control and playing the ball that he wants them to play. And they've played pretty well, but unfortunately they've hit a bomb here with Independence. They shot Laverne shot 12 of 16 from the field, 75%, 5 of 5 from three-point land.
Wow.
3-point field goals, they're 100%. 6 of 11 free throw line, that needs to be improved for 54%. And Independence, 17 of 24 field goal, 70.8%. They're 8 of 14 from 3 for 57%, and 5 of 7 from the free throw line. The difference really has been the 4 turnovers. They've scored on almost every. They got 6 points there. They've been near perfect at the free throw line, but those threes have killed us. They've gotten 4 in a row in that. 4, 5, 6. They had 7 threes in the second quarter. Hard to match that.
John, 8 additional shots from the field, too, for Independence. And those points off turnovers, I mean, that's kind of a huge stat in this game.
What is so sad, too, they were in foul trouble a little bit.
Yep.
But the other guy comes in, and he pops in 10 points, I think, something like that.
Off the bench, 3 threes for Braden Buck.
Yeah, that was killer.
Well, we're going to run right on into the second half here, and John, maybe we can get a word from Parks Auction here to start our second half.
All right, you can let Stan Vaught and Bobby Bugg take the stress out of your real estate sale. From residential, commercial, farms to land, Bob Bugg and Stan Vaught are ready to put their decades of market experience to work for you. That's Parks Auction. They'll handle everything online at parksauction.com.
Those stats at halftime were brought to you by Fans Heating and Air, JHA Company, Josh Houston and Associates, along with Winners Trophies. Ready for the second half, and Landon Bryant's going to inbound just right in front of me here. Zy Lenore in the game, Sherman, White, and Samuel. And the starting lineup the same for Independence. Montgomery, Lewis, Miller, Walling, and Hicks. Here's a 3 off the front of the rim, bangs down, won't go for Bryant. Rebound, White, go up there, no good, and stripped. Now they're going to call a jump ball, so it'll be Independence basketball. Starting lineups, by the way, from our same friends, JHA Company, Winners Trophies, and Fans Heating and Air. Stolen away. Left wing, Sherman, 3, too long this time. Rebound, Hicks down the floor. They run the floor well and get it down to Montgomery, and he lays it in the hole. 49-35. John, we need a good quarter here to climb back in this one.
Yeah, I'm not real happy with our last 2 shot selections.
Here's a 3 from the deep right by Bryant. It's long, no good. Kind of cooled off here from 3. Lewis down the floor, zips it over left wing. Here's Hicks. Finally, he missed one. Montgomery with the rebound, though. A miss. Hicks with the board and stepped out of bounds, or a timeout? Timeout, Independence. We'll be back in 30 seconds. They lead 49-35, 1 minute into the third quarter.
We're talking now with Heather here at Carpets by Osborne. Tell us what it's like to work at a family business.
It's a lot of fun. However, it's a lot of work. Everybody has to pull their weight equally.
What do you think are some of the advantages of people doing business with a family business versus a corporate business?
We are here to answer all questions. We're responsible for scheduling jobs. We're not here to sell you material and pass you off to a list of installers.
Carpets by Osborne on Northwest Broad, next to Tire World.
I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
We're back. It's Independence basketball here as we start. Well, we've already started the third. We're a minute into it after the timeout is what I meant to say here, and it's Independence ball.
I'll tell you something else I'm impressed with. They've got cup holders.
That's true. Yeah. Wow. I don't have one. They're running cables in, but that's okay. There's a little moisture or blood or something on the floor. The official stopped play.
I have this one little corner over here, and you're complaining. Look how much you got, and me right here. I barely got enough to put my tablet down.
Well, I don't, but that's okay. We'll make do. Here's Montgomery on the drive, flips it back out to Lewis.
Man-to-man defense for Laverne.
Walling has it, a little give and go. Gets it down low to Lewis. Bad shot, missed it. Rebound Laverne. Coach Rutland trying to change things up a bit. Here's a drive in the lane, a runner up, no good by Bryant. White with the rebound, get it in there, yes sir. Dante White's first points today, John.
Well, he put that one way too low for my good. Well, I wish he would just scroll right back up, but he did get it across that time.
And here's Walling driving through, putting up a little hook from the left block. Can't trade buckets. 51-37. 2 minutes into the third quarter. Laverne basketball. Samuel with it. All-region tournament player goes up, puts it up the glass, no good. Tip up. Oh, it won't go for Samuel.
Well, he did what I told him to do, and it didn't pay off for him. My bad.
Montgomery pulls up from 10. Good. That cat can shoot the rock. I'm telling you. 53-37. Independence. And Laverne's Bryant dribbles around to White. Now Samuel in the lane. Cam trying to go up strong. Puts it up with the hook. Yes. Cam's first points today. Looks like Laverne's trying to go inside more. Here's a dribble, turn, spin, and it's Lewis.
You got to get a stop, though. This, you know, we're doing the thing we need to do, but
got the basketball moves, doesn't he? Here's a three from way outside. No good for Sherman. We cooled off from downtown. That's not good. Lewis, foul line to Walling. Now here's a three from Montgomery from the parking lot.
Another foot, he's at half court.
58-39. And a timeout, Tony Rutland. Good timeout there, Coach. 4:40 to go in the third. Independence 58, Laverne 39 on State Farm Prep Sports.
Hi, this is Wade Hayes of Toots Restaurants. My personal favorite menu item is our Danish baby back ribs. They're fall off the bone tender, very lean, got a delicious homemade sauce we put on it, and there's nobody serving ribs like these anywhere in Middle Tennessee.
Toots. Good food and fun since 1985.
At Toots Restaurants, our quality has not changed.
Our portions have not changed.
Our products have not changed.
Good food and fun.
For more than 36 years, Wilson Bank & Trust has been proud to serve communities all across Tennessee. As an independent local bank, we provide banking products competitive with large banks, but delivered with personalized local service. Wilson Bank & Trust has been community-focused since 1987 and looks forward to many more. Discover the power of local community banking that truly makes a difference. Give us a call or come on by any of our local 30 locations or visit wilsonbank.com to learn more. Member FDIC.
I'm State Farm Agent Andy Womack, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Thank you, Andy Womack. Our game brought to you as well by Ideas Tees, Dan France Concrete, Jennings & Ayers Funeral Home, and Middle Tennessee Christian School. Brian Barrett, John Dinkins here with you from the Blue Cross Basketball Championships. 4A quarterfinal game, Laverne with an uphill climb. 4:30 to go, 39, the Independence lead. Bryant has it, right wing to the foul line. Here's Zy Lenore. He's open for three. Yes! Zylan knocking it down. Montgomery comes here near side. There's nothing to indicate that they are going to cool off. That's the problem. Jet Montgomery drives left side, puts it up from the 6-footer, no good. Lenore pushing it down the floor. Lenore takes it all the way, dumps it at the last moment, no good. Tip up by White. There's a foul. They fouled him. He's going to go to the free throw line. Didn't know we were going to get that whistle. Dawson Miller's second foul.
White's doing a really good job underneath there. He should have more points than he has, but he's done a really good job getting on the boards.
Free throw, no good. They just keep pulling in, 6'5", 6'8" guys off the bench.
Well, they're all, like I said, they're all the same size. They're similar. At least 6'2" anyway.
Free throw by White, missed a pair. Rebound knocked out of bounds, and it's off of Laverne. Man, thought we had a chance at that. Inbounds Walling. Lewis, full court pressure here by Laverne. Miller brings it across, stolen away by Lenore. Lenore, left block, great pass, bounce pass to Bryant for the bucket. 58-44, they're pushing it up the floor quickly in the lane, and blocked by White. The shot from Walling. Here's Laverne on the attack. Lenore kicks it out, looking over the three. He didn't take it, did Bryant. Now it's Sherman, no good.
Well, the Laverne crowd got fired up there, didn't they? Wow.
Pass over to Miller, right side. Gets it down to Walling. Back out to Lewis now. Lewis on the drive from the right elbow. Out to Buck for a three. Dings off the rim, no good. Deep rebound. They get their own.
Behind the back pass on the way out of bounds. Good grief.
Lewis dribbles around on the logo. Waves people away. Takes it to the left wing. They get it to the big guy, Walling. Goes up strong, missed the shot. Goes up again and gets it to fall from the right block. Second chance opportunity there. Lenore in the lane, bobbled it. What a great pass to White, and he's hammered. Dante is going to have to hit some free throws. Foul called on Lewis. Tylen only his first foul. 2 shots for Dante. Free throw, no good. About 43% from the free throw line. Let's see what he does here. Need it, banked it in. I don't care.
He would have got another one anyway. Independence went over the line.
60-45. Full court pressure by the Wolverines. Handled this time. Lewis to the foul line, into the corner. They close in on Buck quickly. He's got 3 threes in the game, all in the second quarter. Buck looking and passes back out to Lewis. Lewis drives. Now here's Buck. Another 3 on the way. No good this time. And there's a whistle. It's either a foul, and it's going to be a foul on Laverne. Samuel, I think.
Yeah, they got the rebound, then Samuel reached in to try to get it, knocked it out of bounds, trying to knock it out of bounds.
Well, I don't think it was on him. It was on Dylan Lawson, who just checked in. They work it down to Lewis. Lewis turns, double team, knocked away. They get the rebound and then throw it away. John, they're playing with a little chaos here, and it's frustrating Independence. Down by 15 are the Wolverines. The ball went up under the bleachers or the seating here. Lenoir had to crawl up under there and get it. Landon Bryant to inbound. Zai bringing it up the floor. No pressure by the Eagles. It's like they've gone back to their zone, haven't they?
Yes.
Bryant. Left side, back over to Zai Lenoir. Coach Rutland says back it back out here. Calls another play. Lenoir, a pick, foul line jumper, swish! 15 for Lenoir. They call a foul after the shot. That's on Lawson, I think. I don't think they reported the foul, though.
They didn't report it.
I guess it's no, maybe it's no foul. Maybe they were just trying to keep someone from checking
trying to
in
get
or something.
him in, yeah.
Here's Montgomery. Explodes, goes up left side, and a foul. Reach in by Bryant. Jet Montgomery, John, brings the jet to his name, doesn't he? He's quick for it.
I bet when his daddy, when he came out of the crib, they go, basketball player. Gonna call him Jet.
Probably had a basketball in his hand in the crib, right? 60-47, and a chance at the free throw line for Montgomery. Hits that one. He's got 20. One more, and he'll reach his season average of 21. It's in the air. Good.
Well, he's going to have more than that today.
Yep, looking like it. 1 minute to go, 62-47, Independence over our Wolverines. Lenoir, that quick whip into the corner to Sherman. Sherman lost the ball momentarily. Now back out to Zai and over to Sherman right wing. Lenoir gets it back. Asks for a pick, doesn't use it, now he does. And the ball knocked away, but there's a foul. Foul is going to be on Lewis. Second foul for him. And Laverne will inbound on their end on the sideline. Bryant to Lenoir. Back to Bryant between the circles. Back to Zai with 32 seconds. Over to Bryant. Bryant pulls up for three from long range. No good. Tip up by White. Won't fall. Man, a good look. Independence has the numbers. Montgomery for three. Back of the rim. Too long. Lewis with the rebound. Dumps it down low. Shot no good by Walling. And ball intercepted. Montgomery puts it up. Good, and a foul. Good grief. We had a shot. Have a last second shot. Now it could be a chance at a three-point play. Turnovers. And number one right there. Free throw, good. 24 for Montgomery. Lead is 65-47 with 8.8. Lenoir in the backcourt. Lots of pressure. Lenoir bringing it all the way down. Lenoir goes up. No good on the shot, but a foul with 1.1. He took it from coast to coast. Zylan Lenoir, John, has no fear.
No, and if he's got enough strength after that 8.8 second run, he'll hit some free throws here.
That foul, by the way, was on Houston Hicks. That's his third. Free throw good by Lenoir. He's got another one. Takes a big deep breath. I like the way he takes his time. Same motion and everything. Shot good. They're going to inbound. Have 1.1. It's a touch and shoot. And throws it up, and it's going to be well short. We are going to the fourth quarter. Still in this one, but we got to have some good things happen. Laverne trailing Independence 65-49 to the fourth quarter in a moment.
Quick, convenient, efficient. 3 words that we all hope to experience when we do business. Our goal at JHA Company is to bring just that to an industry that's traditionally dictated to the customer when it's time to do business. Whether you're purchasing class pictures in a yearbook, class jewelry, a letter jacket, school spirit wear, or senior graduation products, we strive to make the experience quick, convenient, and efficient. Find out more at jhacompany.com. JHA, your one source for an unparalleled scholastic experience.
Dr. Automotive is the cure for your car. Brothers Danny and Randy Brewer have been providing Rutherford County with ASE certified auto repair for nearly 20 years. You'll receive courteous and friendly customer service every time. Why? Because we grew up here and you are our neighbors. Foreign and domestic auto repair and maintenance on Hazelwood Drive in Smyrna, just off I-24. SmyrnaAutorepair.com, 615-220-0971. Just ask for Danny.
I'm State Farm Agent Bud Morris, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
We're back for the fourth quarter.
Both teams cooled off that quarter. 5 of 16 for Laverne, 31%. 7 of 16 for Independence, 44%, and only 2 threes between them.
Well, it is going to take an outstanding quarter here, and we need Montgomery to chill out. Laverne basketball to start. Nice little runner from 10, up no good by Sherman, and out of bounds off of Laverne. White can't believe it. Had people crawling all over him. Walling to throw it in. Montgomery to Lewis. They break the press. And now Montgomery gets it. Foul line Walling. They whip it around the horn into the deep right corner to Lewis. John, they're trying to slow this thing down, aren't they?
I don't know how they can. They're just not that kind of team, but it looks like that's what they're doing.
Pass it way back up top to Montgomery. Now Walling drives, puts up a runner in the lane. Good. 12 points for Walling. He's the second leading scorer on the team. 67-49. Laverne, however, cannot afford to slow it down. Left wing, Sherman gets it down to White. Ooh, offensive foul, pushed off, sure did. Houston Hicks took his punishment, playing with 3 fouls. White picks up foul number 3.
You got to wrap your arm around him. You can't sling it. You got to wrap your arm around him to get that move.
Well, he used his arm kind of like a battering ram.
Yeah.
Lewis down the floor quickly. Lewis back up to Montgomery. Now left wing. Here's Hicks. Misses this one. White with the rebound. Down the floor, Bryant. Bryant stops. Foul line jumper. Good. And a timeout, Laverne. 67-51. Independence leading with 6:34 to play in the Blue Cross 4A Basketball Championship quarterfinal.
When Rutherford Countyans think of insurance professionals, they think Rayburn Insurance Agency at 200 South Lowry in Smyrna, meeting the needs of thousands of customers since 1973. You can trust Rayburn Insurance with all your needs, a place where customer service really matters. It's personal with Rayburn Insurance, as fans of local sports, as friends, and as insurance professionals. Check them out at rayburn.net or call 615-459-4145. Rayburn Insurance, for business, auto, home, and life insurance.
What makes Murfreesboro so vibrant? Is it regular coffee dates on Main Street? Checking in on neighbors to be sure everyone's safe? Or cheering on your favorite team? At Murfreesboro Medical Clinic, we believe it's all of these and more. The hometown medical group that genuinely cares. We deliver quality primary and specialty medical care in our community. And as the official medical group of the MTSU Athletics, we keep students and staff healthy too. Learn more at mmclinic.com or call 615-893-4480 today.
I'm State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Independence with the inbound down the floor. Montgomery with a no-look behind-the-back pass, and there to pick it off is Cam Samuel. Lenore, foul line in the left wing. Sherman, yes! Stephen Sherman. 67-54 Independence. And the ball almost tipped away, and they're going to call a foul on Sherman going after the loose ball.
Well, he got him a little side swipe.
Yeah.
But Tony Rutland was very upset, but I think he was more upset that he was so close to getting a steal.
I know. It's going to be Walling to inbound for the Eagles. Gets it to the big guy Hicks, and now driving the lane, putting it in with a little lay-in is Lewis. They thought he might go up for a dunk, but did not. 69-54 Independence. In the lane, here's White, goes up strong. Bucket counts, and there is a foul. Count it. And the foul is on Hicks, and I have that as 4. Our game brought to you by First National Bank of Middle Tennessee. Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home as the free throws missed. Dr. Automotive and State Farm. Here's Lewis in the lane, puts it up from the right block, and of course it goes in. Crazy impossible shot and double teamed, and it still goes. Wow, between the legs dribble, Lenore gets it down low to White, he's hammered. Coach Rutland just gives a little side eye to Zy Lenore and a very subtle thumbs up. Dante White. Need these free throws, Dante. In the air, short. White is just 1 of 6 from the free throw line. Really need this one. In the air. Oh, good. Bounced off the front of the rim and fell through. 71-57. Here's Hicks. Handoff pass, ball is on the ground and goes out of bounds off of Independence, they say.
Both going for the ball. I really think maybe could have been a foul there. That would have been Hicks.
They get it into Hicks, now Lewis. Lewis right block, no good, but Bryant fouled him from behind. Thankfully, it did not go.
They run that play off the post about as well as anybody does. And I think it's a credit to Lewis, who is so fast getting down there.
Sherman John with 14 points in the first half and a 3 just a moment ago. So they've really done a good job, Independence has. Lewis hits the first free throw, and the second one, no good. 72-57. Here's a left wing shot for Sherman. It's 2 in a row now. Cuts the lead to 12 with 5:15 to play. Lewis to Montgomery. Montgomery holding it on the logo. Dribbles here to the right side. Lobs it over to Walling. Walling waits for Lewis to come get it. Drives, stops at the right elbow. Now they flip it back out. 4:51 to go.
They can afford to eat up some clock.
Walling to Montgomery. Montgomery takes it left side to the foul line. The drive and the shot good.
He switches hands about as well as anybody does.
Lenore. Over right side. Here's Sherman back to Lenore for 3. It's off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound, White fought for it. Gives it over to Samuel, yes! Cam putting it in from the right block. And a timeout, Laverne, 74-62. Your score with 4:19 to play. Our game brought to you by Good Neighbor State Farm agent Ron Reeves, a Rutherford County resident with an office in Brentwood. State Farm agent Ron Reeves at 615-873-1700. Also want to remind you of our schedule coming up. The Lady Raiders won today, so they'll play again on Friday at 5. The men play tonight at 7:30 in the 2-7 game. They're playing the 2-seed Louisiana Tech. John, in the first round of the men's tournament in Conference USA, there are 4 rematches from the final regular season game that took place last Saturday. Isn't that odd?
Wow, yeah, they don't hear that often.
And we wish the Blue Raiders good luck there. If Laverne can somehow pull this out, they would play on Friday. Here's the inbounds pass from Walling coming in. Hicks to Montgomery, right side, double team, back to Hicks. Hicks running through and a slam by Lewis. 15 for Lewis.
It's a team game when you're Independence, man. They pass the ball as well as I've seen anybody.
76-62. Haven't been able to get into single digits, and time is a big factor now. Lenore trying to burn one down low to White, and stepping in front of it is Jet Montgomery. The ball still loose. It's a hot potato, flips it. Montgomery to Lewis. Lewis leans in, got the bucket to go, and a foul. And Coach Rutland is livid that he was throwing the elbow, and I don't blame you there, Coach.
Used his shoulder and dove into him. That was a definite offensive foul there. You get him, Coach.
Lewis at the free throw line for the and one. It's up and good. 79-62 Independence. 3:44 to go. Lenore threw an errant pass. Was trying to dump it down low to White. Threw it away.
And he was open, but just didn't get the pass to him.
Montgomery is going to trigger it in. Not looking good for our Wolverines here. Lewis and Montgomery in the backcourt. Montgomery streaks down the left sideline. Passes over right wing to Lewis, and now a reach-in foul on Landon Bryant.
You see how they've spread out, and they've got the lane, the middle is wide open.
So they're trying to not only spread things out, right?
They're trying to score off of it,
right?
Really. I mean, that's basic. They haven't really played. They're not really playing
a stall.
Keep a ball away, but.
Well, Lewis hits another one. Lewis is 4 of 6 from the free throw line and adds another. Lewis with 20 points now, 26 for Montgomery. And Lenore, they're going to call a foul. They should have.
Yeah.
Late whistle. Foul on Lewis. It's 4 on him.
Messed up Lenore's ponytail.
Driving right side is Sherman. Kisses it in high off the glass.
Well, what a game he's had, isn't it?
Yep, 22 for Steven Sherman, the leading scorer for the Wolverines. Driving down the lane. Now Walling brings it back out up front, and the ball tipped away, almost saved by Laverne. Good effort there. Under 3 minutes now, 81-64 Independence. The toss in now. Lewis has it, turns, spins, puts up the reverse, no good, and knocking it out of bounds is Walling. And once again, it goes under the signage in the chairbacks on that end. That's the third time that's happened today. They have to go retrieve it. One of the security guys did that. Lenore trotting it up the floor. 2:49 to go. Zylan takes it baseline in the corner, right wing, 3 on the way. It is no good by Sherman. Laverne gets the rebound. Lenore at the foul line, swish. 19 for him, and he's had a game as well. 81-66, 2.5 to play. They get it down low to the big guy Hicks, and the timeout, Independence. Keep from the turnover there. So we'll take 1-2, 81-66. Independence leads, 2:27 to go on State Farm Prep Sports.
Craig's Tax Service at 142 Heritage Park Drive offers complete tax preparation, financial, and bookkeeping services.
This is Brandon Craig with Craig's Tax Service. We're proud to support all Rutherford County athletes.
Craig's Tax Service reminds you that it makes sense to get help with your taxes. Call 890-2233 for an appointment.
We've been serving Rutherford County since 1988.
Craig's Tax Service, 890-2233.
We're just off Memorial Boulevard at 142 Heritage Park Drive.
Shop your favorites at Dillard's, J.C. Penney, Rue 21, Hot Topic, and more. Grab a bite at Crab Fever, Sam's Sports Grill, Olive Garden, or Miller's Ale House. With more than 60 retailers, you're sure to find something that you'll love at Stones River Town Center. Find them on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for style tips, upcoming events, and sales information. Stones River Town Center, off Old Fort Parkway in Murfreesboro. Shopping centered on you. Online at shopstonesriver.com.
I'm State Farm Agent Dana Womack, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Our game tonight brought to you by Fans Heating and Air, Middle Tennessee Electric, Sir Pizza, Bowen's Body Shop, and Franklin's Print Works.
Inbound stolen by Samuel. Here's a three from way down yonder from Steven Sherman.
Big basket.
81-69. Driving, a reverse layup. No good by Walling. It hung on the rim. Didn't fall. Bryant down the floor. Bryant, foul on Lewis. That's 5, and he's fouled out.
That's a big help right there.
With 2:03 to go in the fourth quarter, he is done for the day. And Coach Wilkins pleading his case. The official says, hush up. And coming into the game is Bradley Stewart. He's played like a minute in this game. Here's Lenore, dribbles around between the circles. Shaken, Bacon drives in there, puts it up, no good, no foul. My goodness, players all over the floor. Montgomery over left side to Walling, and he brings it back out.
Getting a little crazy out there now.
Walling on the drive, turns, spins, puts it up, no good, foul. Minute 38. A little rough, you say?
Got a little rough on both ends, both sides.
Sherman picks up foul number 3.
Missed this one, we got a shot. It's a long shot, but we got one.
The door is cracked open. Walling's free throw, no good. Laverne Wolverines in their first ever trip to the boys' state championships. Free throw, good. Hit 1 of 2.
Need a basket quickly.
82-69, Independence up. Minute and a half to go, ball lost by Lenore. Long pass down the floor to Hicks, and now Lenore going to get tagged with the foul.
Well, he was upset he lost the ball, then he went down and fouled. You know, Brian, that's the key. That's one instance where that would have been a big basket.
Yes. Free throw. Hicks good. If he hits this one, he will be the third, make that 4th Independence player in double figures, and he does. He's got 10. Minute 26 to go, 84-69 Independence. Lenore shakes, bakes, drives, puts it up in the lane. Nicely done by Zylan Lenore. And a timeout, Laverne. He's got 21 points, folks. 84-71 from the Blue Cross Basketball Championships at State Farm Prep Sports.
Mills Family Pharmacy has served Murfreesboro and surrounding communities for nearly 2 decades. From a simple prescription refill, an over-the-counter remedy, to a compounded prescription, Mills Family Pharmacy can help.
This is Chad Mills with Mills Family Pharmacy. Come on down and see us. We're located next to Toots South on South Church Street in Murfreesboro. We'd love to have you.
At Mills, we also offer a medication delivery service. Learn more by visiting us online at millsfamilypharmacy.com.
You know, everyone has a more. First, it's a pony, then to be on the cheer squad. Your more grows up just like you do, but your more can still carry you away or make you cheer. At First Bank, banking local gets you more. More of our time, more access to local bankers, more flexibility, and more product choices. Because getting more empowered and confident helps you pursue your more that never grows old. First Bank. Bank local, get more. Member FDIC.
I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves. You're listening to Prep Basketball.
Length of the floor to go here for Independence with 1:15 to go. Montgomery down the floor, in the corner to Walling, and now the foul. Put him at the line with 1:08.
Good foul. Kid hadn't been in the game long.
That is Bradley Stewart. Lenore picks up his third. Free throw, no good, missed it.
Well, it's simple. If you're Independence, all you got to do is hit your free throws, and that first one didn't go.
There will be another.
I don't know if we have enough time.
I don't think so. Yeah. Free throw, no good. Did miss a pair. The door's still cracked open. Lenore drives, puts it up, no good, no foul. It's out of bounds though, and it'll be Laverne's ball. So Laverne will inbound on the far baseline, and Bryant to trigger it in. Need a basket pretty quick. Kick it back out to Lenore. Back to Bryant. Bryant to the foul line. Stops, pulls up. Shot is off the rim. No good. Rebound Laverne. Samuel has it. Now a three up, and this one off from Sherman. They get another rebound. Cam Samuel. Well, he has a shot blocked by big Houston Hicks, and he holds the ball. He's going to go to the free throw line with 40.7 left in the game. John, if we had any chance, we needed some points there, and probably a lot sooner than we actually got a look.
Yeah, that took about 20 seconds, and we came out empty.
And then puts Houston Hicks at the free throw line, who just hit a pair of free throws, but missed that one. The winner plays Rossview on Friday in the semifinal. The other semifinal is Cookeville and Bartlett. Free throw good. Going to be some really talented teams on the floor. Lenore just hurls one toward the goal and picks up a foul.
You're Coach Wilkins over there for Independence. You got to be going nuts to foul him.
Yeah,
because that was a desperation shot almost.
He just kind of slung it up there with one hand. Lenore at the free throw line. Free throw up and good. 22 for Lenore. Sherman with 25 in the game today. And 15 for Bryant. Dante White coming in. Or going out. Dylan Lawson, senior guard, coming in. And also looks like Dominic Jones coming in. Free throw missed. And a whistle and a foul. And it looks like Bryant and White are going to come back in. Just trying to keep them out of foul trouble, I think. But 2 shots for Corbin Walling, who is 3 of 4 from the charity stripe today. This one is in the air and good.
That'll do it probably.
Yeah, I would think so. 86-72, just 32 seconds to go. John, the second quarter was the tough one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Free throw, no good. Hit 1 of 2. Rebound, Lenore down the right sideline. Lenore, top of the key, now drives in. Puts up the shot, and it is off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound, Independence. And they get it over to Jet Montgomery. Montgomery stops, lobs it up, and a lay-in from Walling. Tried to lob up for a dunk. 9 seconds. Runner from right side by Sherman is good. And with 3 seconds, Montgomery's just going to hold it, and that's going to be it. Final score in this one is 88-74. Independence defeating our Laverne Wolverines today. Very good basketball team in Independence. Moving on. It's going to be a Middle Tennessee semifinal on this side. 88-74 the final. We'll talk a little bit about the bracket and bring you your stats here in the postgame. It's the Prentice Salsa Heating and Air postgame show that's coming up in just a moment on State Farm Prep Sports.
Parks Auction
we handle everything.
You have a staff that comes to your home. They tell you what to do. They walk you through it. It's been my experience that what I thought I should get for my home, I got much more for it.
Visit our website at parksauction.com.
Hi there, Parks Auction, 896-4600. Stan Vaught and the Parks Auction team are proud supporters of local high school and MTSU sports.
If you need concrete work done, who would I call? Dan France Concrete. Here's why. He's local. He attended Walter Hill Elementary, Oakland, and MTSU. He served our community as a school resource officer for 9 years, and he's involved in the community.
This is Dan with Dan France Concrete, wishing all Rutherford County student athletes a great season. Study hard, play harder, and be safe.
Dan France Concrete is a licensed and insured residential and commercial concrete construction contractor serving Middle Tennessee. Check out danfranceconcrete.com online to see some of their work.
Head over to J. Mullins Jewelry to check out their selection of rings, watches, custom designed jewelry, and much more. They're a local business located at 352 West Northville Boulevard right here in Murfreesboro. They have gifts for all occasions, weddings, graduations, anniversaries, whatever you need, you can find it at J. Mullins Jewelry. That's at 352 West Northville Boulevard or online at mullinsjewelry.com.
In Rutherford County, you know how much it means to have neighbors you can count on. I'm State Farm Agent Andy Womack, here to help life go right when you combine home and auto insurance. Call me today at 615-890-0850 and let me save you money and time.
With the service you get from State Farm, you might think our car insurance costs more. I'm State Farm Agent Bud Morris. Give me a call at 615-893-1417 and let me show you with discounts up to 40%. You may find it even costs less.
First National Bank of Middle Tennessee is dedicated to our community. Hi, I'm John Dietrich, Senior Vice President and Commercial Banker at our 1708 Gateway Boulevard location in Murfreesboro. Let me help you purchase, finance, or build with local people and local decisions. As a lifelong Murfreesboro resident, I'm committed to our town and your financial needs. Look us up at fnbmt.com. First National Bank of Middle Tennessee, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC, NMLS number 401715.
I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Thank you, Emerson, and it is time for the Prentice Allsup Heating and Air postgame show. Prentice Allsup Heating and Air, servicing all major brands and, in most cases, offers same-day service. Rely on the Rheem Pro professionals at Prentice Allsup Heating and Air to keep your home or business comfortable year-round. Prentice Allsup Heating and Air, they're on West College Street in Murfreesboro, 890-1311. PrenticeAllsup.com online. Great folks to work with for sure. Brian Barrett and John Dinkins here, and John, just too much independence today for Laverne.
Well, it definitely was. They played well. I mean, they played really well, but Independence was just shooting the ball so well. They finished up 60% from the field, and they know how to do that little cutter in the lane, and it was just too much for Laverne today. But Laverne did play well, and it'll show in the stats here in just a second.
Yeah. Let's talk about our Dr. Automotive Player of the Game, and it's kind of tough for me for Laverne this afternoon. You had Stephen Sherman with 27. You had Zylan Lenore with 22 points. Sherman's threes were, he had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 first bank threes on the day, and was 6 of 11 from three-point range.
Yeah, he was the man today, and I'm going to have to give it to him, but since Lenore's a senior, I could very easily go with him, so you can decide.
Yeah, I mean, Sherman's just a sophomore, and it's good to have that coming back, I'm sure, but I think we'll have to go with Sherman as well. But Zy and all the seniors here that really worked, Dante White, of course Lenore, Dylan Lawson, who came in off the bench, other seniors, Ethan Hussey and Dominic Jones, who also got into the game, had fine careers. But going to be Stephen Sherman, our player of the game from Dr. Automotive. They provide local car owners with excellent auto repair service from ASE certified mechanics and master mechanics. Brothers Danny and Randy Brewer and their entire staff at Dr. Automotive look forward to talking with you to serve your vehicle repair and maintenance needs. That is Dr. Automotive, Hazelwood Drive in Smyrna, and online at autorepairsmyrna.com. Craig's Tax Service keys to the game, and John, we talked about it at halftime. It was going to take a strong third quarter, and Independence just had a second quarter that was unbelievable. They got 3 threes from Braden Buck off the bench, and he didn't score again. But there's a lot of markings on my score sheet in gray from that third quarter. It was kind of tough for Laverne, wasn't it?
7 threes in the second quarter alone, and they were like they shot like 8 of 11, I think, in that second quarter. That's unheard of, and really, what kept Laverne in it, they cooled off. Independence cooled off in the third a little bit, but they had 9 threes, and so did Laverne. But that second quarter just wrapped up and took charge of the game and gave them that cushion that you're not gonna come back from that. I don't care how well you play. It's really hard against a really good team.
Well, that is your Craig's Tax Service keys to the game. You know, tax laws can be confusing, so get help with your taxes. Craig's Tax Service specializes in personal and business tax preparation, financials, and bookkeeping services. Online at craigstaxservice.com online. As we continue the Prentice Allsup Heating and Air post-game show, we'll take a brief break, and on the other side, we'll have your stats and wrap things up here from the Murphy Center and let you know what's coming up prep-wise and MTSU-wise here on WGNS. Murfreesboro, Smyrna, back in a moment.
What makes Murfreesboro so vibrant? Is it regular coffee dates on Main Street? Checking in on neighbors to be sure everyone's safe? Or cheering on your favorite team? At Murfreesboro Medical Clinic, we believe it's all of these and more. The hometown medical group that genuinely cares. We deliver quality primary and specialty medical care in our community. And as the official medical group of the MTSU Athletics, we keep students and staff healthy too. Learn more at mmclinic.com or call 615-893-4480 today.
Hello friends, Lenny Farmer with Jennings & Ayers Funeral Home. More than I can count, we have taken care of families who were totally caught off guard with the passing of a loved one. There are so many details to tie up, it really can be overwhelming. Again, more than I can count are the comments from families who have pre-planned and pre-funded their or their loved one's funeral, saying, "It would have been a financial hardship had we not." Let me help your pre-plan. Call me at 615-893-2422.
Hi, this is Dan Mitchell from Music World and Drummers Den. We have a larger selection than any of the other big box stores. Much better prices. Selection is wonderful from keyboards, drums, guitars. Ukuleles are big this year. We also have lighting. This is Dan Mitchell from Music World and Drummers Den. Come down and look around. We have what you need. Music World and Drummers Den is located at 2762 South Church Street, right across from Indian Hills Golf Course.
Hey, I'm Jack Hayes, here with my dad Nick and my granddad Pops.
Don't feel like cooking dinner tonight? Download Uber Eats and search for Toots. Check out Toots on Uber Eats today. You can order our full menu. Just download the Uber Eats app and search for the Toots nearest you to have it delivered fast and fresh to your door.
At Toots Restaurants, our quality has not changed.
Our portions have not changed.
Our products have not changed.
Good food and fun.
Here at Bud's Tire, we make buying Michelin tires simpler. I'm Allison Mitchell with Bud's Tire Pros. We offer a straightforward approach to service, including nationwide warranties with every purchase. Stop in today to see our full lineup of Michelin and BF Goodrich tires. For whatever you drive, Michelin and BF Goodrich have a tire to fit any need. Bud's Tire Pros, hassle-free, guaranteed. We're located on East Main Street, exactly 3 miles from the town square, 1 mile past Rutherford Boulevard. Visit us online at budstireprostn.com.
I'm State Farm Agent Andy Womack, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
We're back here for the Prentice Allsup Heating and Air post-game show. Brian Barrett, John Dinkins here with you, and John said that the stats would be telling, and I'm sure that you are correct in that, sir, and you've got some stats here to share with us.
Well, let's see. Independence out-rebounded Laverne 21-18. It was Laverne shooting 27 of 48 for 56%. They had 9 threes. That usually wins you ball games. Independence, though, 30 of 50 from 60%. They had 9 threes in the game. 7 of them in that second quarter. Laverne, 11 of 22 from the free throw line for 50%. That hurt them big time. And Independence, 17 of 25 for 68%. Laverne had 7 turnovers. Independence only 4. Laverne led 21-20 at the end of the first quarter, but trailed 47-35 when they looked up at halftime with that big second quarter by Independence. It was increased to 16 at the end of the third, and then they had to hold on, but wind up winning by 14, 88-74.
A look at the individual shooting here today for Laverne. Great game for Zylan Lenore. 22 points for him, 27 points for Stephen Sherman. And I should have mentioned Bryant in that when we were talking earlier too. He wound up with 15 points in today's game. Dante White with 6 and Cam Samuel with 4. Leading scorer for Independence was Jet Montgomery. He had 26 points today. And Tylen Lewis with 20. We told you they were the leading scorers for their team. Montgomery averaging 21, he got 26, and Lewis averaging 20, or averaging 12 and a half, got 20. And then you add Corbin Walling, who averages 9 and had 16 today. That was a big difference. 2 threes for Dawson Miller in that second quarter where the barrage of threes came. Braden Buck also in the second quarter, 3 threes for him. 11 points for Houston Hicks, which is plus his 4.8 point per game average. So that is a look at the stats from Winners Trophies, JHA Company, as well as Fans Heating and Air. John, this ends the basketball season, of course, for us here today. And it's kind of been a wild ride this season, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been different. I mean, we've had some good teams and just kind of fell short a little bit this year, but we'll be back. We always are.
Yep, and looking forward to the spring sports schedule that we've got coming up for folks. And John, we're kind of wasting no time finishing basketball, getting into spring sports with one tomorrow.
No, you're wasting no time. I was okay with waiting till next week.
Well, we've got a game from Rockvale, and really looking forward to seeing Shea Deal's Rockvale Rockets. They will play Shelbyville tomorrow, so we will bring that game to you tomorrow evening. It's going to be the second of 2 games that are played there tomorrow. It's 4:30 and then 6:30 on the schedule, or 30 minutes after game 1 concludes. So we'll just see how that goes, but expect us on the air sometime around 6:15 to 6:30, I would think, for that tomorrow. And then Lady Raiders were winners today over UTEP big, so they will play on Friday at 5 o'clock. The men play at 7:30 tonight. If they win, they will play on Friday as well. And if they do not, we'll just have the Lady Raiders on for you Friday. And Saturday morning finishes up the Prentice Allsup Heating and Air Coaches Corner for the 33rd season? 32nd season, maybe. Anyway, it's been a long time. And we will have some spring sports coaches. Danny Brewer and I will handle that for you on Saturday. And then more prep baseball and softball coming up. It'll be a busy spring. John, I guess it's time to say farewell.
Yeah, it was a very brief appearance at Murphy Center this year, but we'll be back.
You say that with authority.
Yes.
We'll be back. Well, that's the plan. All right, that's John Dinkins here with you. Hope you enjoyed our coverage today. And thanks to the many, many sponsors who make this possible. We wouldn't be able to do this without them. We average about 150 to 160 prep events per year, and without them, that would be impossible. So we thank them, and also thank Jackson Smith. He had the Lady Raider game, got the Laverne game today, and then the afternoon shift. So thanks for all of your hard work there back at the station. So, well, I guess that's it. From the Murphy Center and the Blue Cross Basketball Championships, Laverne finishes in the Final 8, the quarterfinals in Class 4A. For John, I'm Brian. Until the next time we meet at the game.
Untangling your headphones, finding the right remote, saying goodbye to your favorite shirt that hasn't fit in 10 years. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who live in your community and answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like finding a new favorite shirt. That's simple human sense.
Rayburn Insurance in Smyrna.
Come see me, Rick Hall, at Rayburn Insurance in downtown Smyrna today.
Online at rayburn.net.
For more than 36 years, Wilson Bank & Trust has been proud to serve communities all across Tennessee. As an independent local bank, we provide banking products competitive with large banks, but delivered with personalized local service. Wilson Bank & Trust has been community-focused since 1987 and looks forward to many more. Discover the power of local community banking that truly makes a difference. Give us a call or come on by any of our local 30 locations or visit wilsonbank.com to learn more. Member FDIC.
Market declines, unemployment, oil prices. Don't let headlines derail your long-term financial strategy. I'm Edward Jones Financial Advisor Lee Colvin. I'll work with you to help you understand the impact of short-term events and how to be positioned for the long term. We provide the tools for a disciplined approach to investing. Call 615-907-7056 for an opportunity to discuss your situation. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
Roscoe Brown is seeking highly motivated HVAC plumbing apprentices to join our Next Tech Academy. If you're eager to become an HVAC technician or plumbing technician and want to improve your skills while learning new ones, this is your chance to launch your career. Roscoe Brown's Next Tech Academy is a program that offers you the benefits of being a full-time employee, all while learning and developing new skills.
Roscoe Brown.
RoscoeBrown.com.
This is a paid legal ad.
Hi, this is John Day of the Law Offices of John Day. For more than 30 years, my team and I have worked hard to help injured people throughout Middle Tennessee. Over that time, we've helped thousands of people get the legal help they need when they've needed it the most. And if we're not able to help or aren't the right lawyer for you, we'll do the best to point you in the right direction. If you've been injured, call the Law Offices of John Day for a free consultation. And remember, there's no fee unless we win your case.
We're at Rick's Barbecue on Warrior Drive, where, of course, they've got barbecue and smoked chicken, ribs, but they have other favorites.
Our chicken tenders are delicious. We bread them here ourselves. We have so many different kinds of sides, and our nachos are really good and popular. I love the menu. I could literally eat here every day.
Anne Marie Brents at Rick's Barbecue.
We're thankful for the customers. We have a lot of regulars, loyal customers that come in, and when they come in, I already know their order.
Bet you're hungry now. We'll see you at Rick's Barbecue, 212 Warrior Drive.
Dr. Automotive is the cure for your car. Brothers Danny and Randy Brewer have been providing Rutherford County with ASE certified auto repair for nearly 20 years. You'll receive courteous and friendly customer service every time. Why? Because we grew up here and you are our neighbors. Foreign and domestic auto repair and maintenance on Hazelwood Drive in Smyrna, just off I-24. SmyrnaAutorepair.com. 615-220-0971. Just ask for Danny.
Rutherford County's biggest sports events are on News Radio WGNS, FM 101.9, FM 100.5, AM 1450, streaming at WGNSSports.com, on our iPhone and Android apps, and always at the game.